Hey guys, it's Chrissy and I'm here with a short video of 5 reasons why I like the Ender's Game series. I just finished reading Children of the Mind, and by the end of it I was just like, I think I need a break, because not because I'm in a slump or anything. It's just that there was so much to absorb and so many things that I learned that I realized that I couldn't make a video that was a book talk or a review that wouldn't be like hours long or something. So I just made a quick study of the 5 reasons why I liked this series. And the first reason is because it cracked open my head into thinking of new ways of into a new way of thinking, basically. Like about characters and their development and the storylines and everything, and not just for characters, but like philosophically speaking and how human nature is. I think it was Speaker for the Dead that really opened my head to that, or was it Xenocide? That was what it sort of hurt, because I'm not used to reading books like that, because usually they're just easy for you, they lay it out for you, but this one, not only did I have to really concentrate, but it also, when I would close it at night, I would just lie there kind of thinking, oh, just pondering and registering it. And I really enjoy that, because I don't get to do that with books often, or at all, not really, actually. So the second reason is I couldn't get enough of the characters, because each character had their own distinct voice and they played their roles so well. Not just for the human characters, but the alien characters as well. And they all seemed like real people to me, and that doesn't happen a lot, especially when I read, because you don't always I don't always come across characters who come off as real, or sometimes they have too much of a martyr syndrome, or they're too shallow. But this one, it was just the right amount of human and thought and conflict within every character, and I really enjoyed that part. The third reason why I liked it was because the plot was something exciting and new. Seeing how each country, basically humanity in this series, expands and grows throughout the course of the series, and in their future, every country has their own. They've all developed into the future, but at the same time they keep the essence of who they are as a nation, and how humanity reacts to alien life, and seeing if we can coexist with them, or should we destroy them in favor of humanity. And I really that was your conscience says no, but then the facts say that you need to that you have to do what you can to survive. So that was a huge question, and it gave way to deeper thinking about how we are even now without any alien races, but with each other as human beings. And the fourth reason I liked this book was because of the did I say fourth or third? I'm so lost. Wait. Yes. Fourth. Ha. The author brought alien species to life and gave them their own cultures and rituals. They're not the typical stereotypical aliens. They are completely different from any human, from anything human. Unlike you see some books with or sometimes you see aliens that are pretty much human, but just slightly different, or they're more technologically advanced, but they're not really aliens. This was a completely different, the Hive Queen. It was in my mind, she was a giant ant. Or, well, obviously because I watched the movie, so she was kind of like a giant ant. So that's alien. Not hot alien or anything like that. Anyway. They all had their own rituals and their own ways of thinking that to them were right, but to us were wrong, because we couldn't understand them. So that just opened my head. Like, this whole series was so eye-opening, head-cracking. It was hard to take in. I had to take a break before I read the last book because it was just too much. I thought I could do it within just the course of January, but I was so wrong because I couldn't take it because there was just so much to register because I just wasn't used to reading this type of genre. And then the last reason why I really loved this series was it was the most amazing movie inside my head, honestly. I mean, I actually watched the movie, but as I kept going with the series, and there's a huge time skip actually between like Ender's Game and Speaker for the Dead, so that made me that made me have to shift my original view of Ender to the new adult Ender, and it just sort of, I keep saying opened up, but it did. This gave me a completely new perspective on science fiction and, well, science fiction fantasy, and how this genre works, and about how I'm changed like as a person from reading this, because I don't just see how I perceive the world, or I see how others would perceive me, and how, you know, just like to think about things more thoroughly, not just immediately react to what I feel. Kind of like that. It was more what I learned rather than plots and things like that. This was such a huge learning experience, and I couldn't recommend this hard enough to anyone. Like, even if you just want to read Ender's Game, that's perfectly alright, because to be honest with you, I thought Ender's Game was enough, but then when he expanded to Speaker for the Dead, Xenocide, and Children of the Mind, it just opened up a whole new chapter to like human progress in the books, and how we deal with each other and alien species. So yes, that's it. Have you guys read this series? Have you read Ender's Game or just watched the movie? If you just want to talk about it with me, please let me know down below. If you like this video, please comment or subscribe or like, or just watch, and you know, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!